we've got problems right here in the Southland. An officer-involved shooting at the Nickerson Gardens housing project last night has spawned another major controversy. What is known for sure is that a 21-year-old suspect named Gregory Benford is hospitalized in critical condition tonight with numerous gunshot wounds. And 35-year-old Officer Herman Wallace is hospitalized in serious but stable condition. Officer Wallace lost his left hand due to a gunshot wound. His hand was removed in surgery. He also was wounded in the chest. Now, the rest of the details of the shooting incident have yet to be unraveled by investigators. Police say the incident began shortly before 7 o'clock when they were called to Nickerson Gardens on a disturbance call. Nothing resulted from that call, but about a half hour later, shots were reported between Gregory Benford and a neighbor. A short time later, a teenager was reported shot nearby. Cruising police spotted residents diving for cover from gunfire. And minutes later, they confronted Gregory Benford.
What occurs next is our suspect stoops or crouches or leans to his right. It appears that maybe he was attempting to pull or break the officer's grasp on the shotgun, and simultaneously elevated or raised the barrel of the weapon and then fired one round, which wounded Officer Wallace in the left hand and the lower chest area.
Police reportedly then fired a handgun and a shotgun, once each. Benford was taken to Martin Luther King Hospital. That's the police version of the story. However, there are many questions to be answered, and this is where the real controversies begin. Just how many times was suspect Benford hit? A witness whose report has so far not been officially substantiated by fact says Benford was shot, handcuffed, and then shot 2 more times.
How many times was Benford hit?
Well, I'll answer your question in this manner. There was one pistol round fired, and there was one shotgun round fired. But you must remember that the shotgun round contains 12 individual pellets. So I cannot answer or do not know exactly how many pellets were involved here or wounded Mr. Benford.
A top medical director at Martin Luther King Hospital, Dr. Graham Williams, says Benford sustained numerous pistol wounds as well as shotgun wounds. But William could not substantiate that any more than one pistol bullet was recovered. And police say shotgun wounds sometimes resemble .22 caliber wounds.
Well, of course, our shotguns, our shotgun shells are armed with double-aught buckshot. And they are roughly the same size as a .22 caliber bullet. Now, not exactly the same size,
but they would appear to make the same hole.
To someone who really is not a ballistics expert, yes, it could appear to be the type of a hole that would be caused by a .22 caliber bullet.
And the third major question, based on an unsubstantiated witness account, is that Officer Wallace was shot by another officer. Police say that is impossible.
We know that Officer Wallace was shot with a shotgun shell that differs drastically from the type of shell that we use. He was shot with birdshot, which is the type of ammunition that Mr. Benford's gun was loaded with.
Most of today's controversies were raised by a report last night on Channel 7's Eyewitness News. Reporter Larry Carroll said witnesses indicated that Benford was shot 3 times, but had 11 gunshot wounds in his body when he arrived at the hospital, with the additional wounds apparently inflicted between the shooting scene and the hospital. Well, today, police called the Channel 7 report irresponsible, inflammatory, and trite. And tonight, Channel 7 News Director Dennis Swanson said the report indicated poor judgment, contained mistakes, conclusions by unqualified people, and unsubstantiated statements. Swanson said the station erred and that they apologized.